The apparent return of good relations between President Uhuru Kenyatta and his deputy William Ruto appears to have had some influence in the Jubilee Party National Assembly leadership changes after the party's parliamentary group meeting at State House, where Ruto's ally and majority leader Aden Duale survived a party cleanup campaign.
You're using the word survive? I mean, I didn't have an accident.
An elated Duale, at a press conference later at Parliament buildings, expressed his gratitude, saying the chapter is now closed.
I think the story now is closed. I think you need to ask me what is next. And I'm sure the world has not come to an end today, so we'll have tomorrow.
The same cannot be said of Mumias East MP Benjamin Washiali, who has been replaced as a party majority whip, his position going to Navaholo MP Emmanuel Wangwe, while nominated MP Cecily Mbarire was replaced by Igembe North MP Mauka Maore as deputy whip.
By getting the people who have supported him all along, including myself, Honorable Benjamin Jomo Washiali, who stood with Honorable Uhuru Kenyatta in Western Region, there's someone who is now his friend has proposed to him to get rid of me, who has been a very loyal son of Uhuru Kenyatta. And ultimately, I can tell you for free, ultimately, this friend is looking for Mheshimiwa Honorable Uhuru Kenyatta. Because by the time he now eventually attacks Uhuru Kenyatta, Uhuru Kenyatta will not have anybody to defend him.
Amos Kimunya, Duale's anticipated replacement, failing to make the cut after MPs opposed the move. Kimunya has now been slotted in as a coalition secretary general. Deputy President William Ruto, in the company of Duale, had earlier held a meeting with the president before the PG kicked off.
And I want to commit that we at all times work for the party, we at all times work for the people of Kenya. That is, so I don't freak, my friend. I mean, I have a very long journey, political journey, and I'm sure a day you'll have time to read when I write my memo.
K24 had already reported the anticipated outcome of today's PG meeting after party vice chairman David Morathe, in an interview with the station, said Duale would survive the purge on account of his unquestioned performance in the National Assembly.
National leadership of the National Assembly. Personally, I think the majority leader has done his job. His loyalty may lie elsewhere in terms of his political affiliation. We are not bothered. That is his democratic right. I believe he has done his job as the leader of the majority in the House, because he has pushed through the government programs, the bills, anything that the government has wanted to prosecute on the floor, he has done it diligently.
The fate of Ruto's allies in key House committees, among them Budget Committee Chair Kimani Ichung'wah, will be decided on Tuesday next week. President Kenyatta is reported to have given a tongue-lashing to the more than 200 MPs who attended the sitting.
But once we allow parties to micromanage the positions of the House, that's how the House has engaged itself in that particular corner of that weakness. Because that weakness has made them to lose. So nobody can stand to say that, in fact, he has been slaughtered. Because this particular event took from the day one. You remember very well, I was elected and I lost my position as the chairman of broadcasting. That are a position during the inauguration of this particular parliament. So those who have faced the knife, they are now feeling what we felt.
Raisi anataka tuwe na viti vingi, tulete watu wote katika serikali, ili kuwe na kusambazwa kwa nguvu za kiserikali. Na hii tunaona mambo na BBI, mambo na referendum, bado tunasisitiza mtu mwenye ana mawazo mema anaona hapo ndipo mawazo bora yalipo.
Apul Kamau, K24 Evening Edition.